Hey friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans. I'm here to film another week in my B6 Sterling Ink Common Planner. So we will just kind of jump in. I tried to peel that off before. I never found it. I found it now. So yeah, I need to get out my pens. I forgot what I was doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I forgot how I start these things, and I didn't dig anything out of my bag because I just didn't. Oops. Let's pull that out, and the green, go ahead and do that, and we'll pull this. Okay, I think that's everything we need. So I was thinking about alternating between these two washies, but this week is Mother's Day week, and I really like this one. So I think we're going to do this one again because I really think it's pretty, and it's Mother's Day week, and as a mother, I feel like it's my prerogative to do the one I like the most, right? Sure. So this last week has been a good week. It's been fairly quiet. It has been so rainy. Last weekend, we got so many storms, like some pretty severe storms. There's a bunch of tornadoes around the Midwest, which, by the way, I'm filming it on Friday, so I mean like this weekend over here. Not like the weekend right before you saw this, just to be clear. There was like a bunch of really bad storms, tornadoes and such all around the Midwest. We were lucky enough we did not have any of that. But we did get some pretty severe storms. So that's, not great. But we've had kind of rain almost every day, it feels like. It just won't stop. It just keeps raining. And I am very, very tired of the rain at this point. So, yeah. All right, let's jump into the day by day. Okay, so on the 6th, on Monday the 6th, my daughter has Battle of the Books at 2:45, I think. So, or something like that, 2:45, 2:50. Which may or may not be her last one, because I kind of talked about this before, this is the finals. If they win, it's the last one. If they lose, they'll compete again on the 8th. So I'm not going to write it in on the 8th because, I don't know how they're going to do yet, obviously. So I'm not going to write anything in there. And then on the 7th, we just have my daughter has mallets. So we'll mark that. And that's the only thing on that date. Battle of the Books. Math Wings is officially done. So no more after school activities. They actually are on a field trip today to the middle school. They're having lunch. There's going to be a pep assembly. They're getting a tour. They were all given like a school shirt for the middle school that they all wore today. So it's just kind of like, it's becoming more and more real. Like, I know I've done several middle school things, but it's kind of weird to think that we're at the point where it's like now they're doing more stuff. The kids are engaging more and going to the school and seeing all this stuff, and I don't know. I'm excited for her because middle school can be so much fun. It's so different than elementary, but I know how like nerve-wracking it can be. I think she's less nervous than she was before, but I think she's still, it's nerve-wracking. It's scary doing something, branching into the new. Okay. And then I'm going to, what time? My cat has a vet appointment at like 9:30 this day. So we're taking her to the vet. Just a regular, Do I want to do that? I don't think I do. I think I'll just write in Stella Vet. Our cat's name is Stella. She was named after A Streetcar Named Desire. I think I had recently watched that movie, and there was a part in the movie when Marlon Brando was like standing down there yelling Stella, and it was stuck in my head. And when we adopted her, she was 2 years old and so small, so small. We think she was abused. Like, she still carries a lot of emotional issues, but she was tiny. She wouldn't come out for my husband for a long time. I mean, now she adores him. But, so we think she was abused by a man and was trapped in a small space, because unlike most cats that like small spaces and crawling into things, she won't do it. She won't even get into a large box if she thinks she couldn't get out of it. If she doesn't have more than one escape route, she won't do it. She's very not cat-like, and she doesn't knock stuff off. Like, she's never like jumped on the counter and knocked something off. Like, I think she was punished for being a cat, for having cat-like behavior, and it's very sad. But she doesn't, she doesn't still act like a cat, but obviously we don't punish her. I mean, she's a cat. She's awesome. She's also 16. She's so old. But she's a good girl. But she's got to go to the vet to get checked out, because, she's an old cat. Okay, I used blue. And now I'm thinking, how am I going to use blue up here? So, normal stuff on Thursday, gymnastics and mallets. On Friday, my kids have field day and I have a lab appointment. So my lab, I'll probably just mark with a dot, I think. And then field day, I'm trying to figure out how I want to mark field day. Because although I am not going up for field day, they do have field day, and I want to make sure that I get them sunscreen. And what time was my appointment? 7:50. Sunscreen, and make sure they're dressed for field day to happen. So it's always a really fun day. But it is like the one of the school things I do not do. I do not do field day. Is there a particular reason? No, it's just one of those things that I tap out and I'm like, kids, not doing this one. Have fun. I can't wait to hear all about it. I mean, past years, some of that has been because I've always had a kid at home, and I didn't want to deal with finding someone to take care of my kid all day. I had to stop because I had to sneeze. Yeah, but I don't know. Field day is just not my thing, and that's fine. They're fine with it. I don't think they care that much. They just want to have field day. All right, now my nose is all sniffly. And then Sunday is Mother's Day. So, and we could put, I kind of regret using the blues. I might pull the blues off and use a different color, because I thought that seems huge though. I'll just put it down as it is. So that is that. I lost my thing again. I feel very sniffly now, and I'm trying really hard not to sniff. Oops. I pushed this way too far out. Hold on. I'm trying to not have it quite so far out. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, we're going to put it, I guess, here. It doesn't really matter. We don't have anything that I am aware of, at least, after, like, in the evenings this week. Okay, I had to stop because, daughter needs me, which I guess I should give you a warning. We are in the, final countdown of school, and I don't know how my videos are going to go. I'm going to try to keep to a consistent schedule, but I will warn you that I don't know. I'll have 3 kids at home, so there's that. All right, let's see how many more times I'll have to stop today for child things. Anyway, I just can't promise anything once my kids are out of school. I will do the best I can, and they do okay. I mean, overall, I can't complain that much. So, there's lots of noises behind me. I don't know how well you're gonna hear any of them. I have the windows open. Oh, I am so sorry about the sniffing. I don't know where this suddenly came from. So, also, I don't know if you've noticed, like my last few videos, I have been wearing my ring again because the dang rash came back. It doesn't look bad now, but man, I'm over it. I am beyond over it. And by over it, I clearly meant my nose running. I had to stop and go blow my nose because I just was frustrated that my nose was running. It's like I was fine, and then I sneezed, and started filming, and you know, now my nose is running, and I feel like I'm sniffing, and I hate sniffing, and because I'm sure it's not pleasant to listen to, right? So anyway, yeah, anyway, I was talking about my finger. So the wedding ring rash seems to have come back. Now, what I think might be the case is I got it cleared up, and I think what's happening is my ring needs to be, be replated with, what is it, rhodium, because a lot of the gold is coming through, and I had read that even if you've never had an allergy to metals, you can develop one later on in life, because, you know, that's fun. And especially because it's been hotter, and so my hands have swelled slightly, if that's what's going on, is I have a slight allergy to it, and I'm fine until like my fingers, it's like my fingers are swelling and it's sweating and it's just kind of rubbing wrong. I don't know. It's just a theory. But I mean, it looks better than it did, but it's really annoying. I am over it already. So no need to worry. Still happily married. Just, you know, trying not to have an infection on my finger. So all right, what did I say? This is a lab appointment. And then down here was Battle of the Books. And then if they lose and we go on to Wednesday, I will put that in if that happens. We're going to go into it positive, thinking that they're going to win. And yeah. So I do like the color blue, and there is quite a few blue things, and I did use the blue. So I feel like, well, maybe I should use blues. So we got some like blue butterflies, and this has no blue. So what did I use last week? I think I used like whites. Yeah. So I think we're gonna do that. However, do I want to use a quote? Could use like grow beautiful feelings in your heart's garden. I'm rather annoyed because now, like, I have not sneezed all day. And all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I'm going to film and I'm going to sneeze. Is there some kind of something that's like you start talking after not doing much talking and then it causes you to sneeze and your nose to run? Because I would believe it. Because that seems to be what's happening. And it's really annoying. Put the butterflies there. Oh, I didn't write in Stella's vet appointment, so I'll have to get that. Put that there. Here's another blue butterfly. Let's put this one, I guess there. I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I'm not putting too much thought into what I'm putting where. I'm just adding things that I see that are blue around. Yeah, you can see that. Put that there because I usually don't get a ton, like I don't usually fill up Monday, so that's a pretty good place to put that. I wish that Mother's Day was a different color. Like, it's bothering me that it is that color, and I don't have to use that. I could use, actually, we're not going to use that. I don't like that it's red. Peel that off. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to find a place to put this sticker right here. And I'm going to, okay. We're going to try to stop sniffing. And we're going to find what I'm looking for. So I have this, which is the holidays, the holiday outfits, posies for my shop. And I'm going to take this Mother's Day one. And I'm just going to take my small scripts that I made for myself. Like, I have these in scripts, but I made them smaller for me to use in my planner, which eventually maybe I'll add, you know, that to the shop, a smaller script option. And then put that. That's much better. The red was just clashing too much with all the blue I had. I did not like it. Still a bit. 9:30. Okay, I had to stop again and blow my nose. So I don't like how up and down this is. I don't know if I can get them off, but it feels too like, I know that's like really minor, but it felt like too perpendicular to the page and I didn't like it. I guess that's it. I have a couple other blue items, but I don't know that I have a place to really put them. That's not gonna feel like it's just too much, you know, because I tend to like to keep my pages just a little bit simpler because I never know what I'm gonna add. And sometimes when I try to like do too much, it stresses me out and it fills it up. And like, I feel like the writing helps kind of fill a lot of it in, and who knows what might pop up during the week. So put that back in there. So yeah, I think that's it. So I switched out of the bird one. I've been using a bird in a different planner that I have, and I was using this one, which I got in like last year's May Cocoa Daisy kit. So it's pretty cute. I like the blues. This kind of came together better than I thought. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. So yeah, I do. Oh, the other thing I want to mention is that I had played around, let me see if I can find it, back here in the back, with changing my formats during the summer because we just don't have the same amount of like things going on. Like this is the same week over here, and this was just some random stickers that I had. So I would use like time sensitive stuff at the top, and then I have work stuff, and then like regular to-dos. So we'll see. I might try it out for at least a couple spreads, like back here, or in my main planner, and see if I like it. And if I don't, then I don't have to keep doing it. And if I do, then great. It may be a good alternative in the summer when we just have less appointments and things like going on. During the school year and during like the fall and the winter, and even a little bit in the spring, we just have more appointments and there's more things. But in the summer, I feel like it quiets down to the point where it's like, it's just work stuff and then to-dos. And I feel like I could just do this differently. So we may do that. We might not start it until like after our vacation, but we'll see. So I'm gonna stop rambling because honestly I have other videos to film and I have design work to do today. So that is all I have. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.